The Sedum Adolphii. If there is one boyfriend in the succulent world, this is the boyfriend of all boyfriends. The reason why I say that is because it is yellow or light green and it matches any succulents out there. Reds, yellows. I mean, it's so very versatile. And then it has like pink tips too. And not only does it have this wonderful color, it's also very progressive. It's fast spreading, and the plant is padded. It has evergreen leaves, and it produces star-shaped yellow blooms from spring to summer. It's like always on, right? And it's hardy from zones 8 through 11. So I'm at zone 9 B, I think, or something like that. But it's really cool because I mean, you can't kill this plant, right? So this spring I thought about putting this in my planter that I can hang because it also trails off, and it would look so wonderful next to my rain gutter planter and the little Italian thing on top of it. But um, this sedum also likes full sun or filtered shade sometimes, but it's not very picky, so that's why I love it so much. And every time I check for mealybugs, there's barely any. And when I do see some and I just remove it with the alcohol, it just comes off and it doesn't seem like it gets any damage or anything from them. So it's really a hardy plant and I love it. That's why I say it's really rugged. It's like a boyfriend of all succulents, right? So I'm going to repot it in this red container, red planter. I purposely painted it red because I wanted it, the contrast, to be really you know, like whoa, in your face, right? So that's why I did that. And also here the worm castings, because I put worm castings in it, like little tiny plants come off the between the stem and the leaf already. Like it just wants to grow. It just seems like it wants to grow. But you know what I notice is that this hardy plant grows even bigger in the winter time. It stays kind of dormant in the summer, but during the winter it just like it has like this bright yellow, sometimes bright green. So I just love it. It's just one of my favorites. And it is a drought tolerant plant. It also, if you plant it in the ground, it becomes a ground cover. I have it in my retaining wall garden, and it's spreading really fast too. But even if the growing season for this sedum is during the winter time, it's also a good idea to water it sparingly during the summer, because even if a plant, even if a succulent is dormant, you still have to water it, just not so much. So fertilize also maybe once a year. You know, I'm very generous when it comes to fertilizing with my worm castings, because worm castings will really not damage like commercial fertilizers would. Okay, so now I'm going to plant it in this planter that came in beige, and I painted it the red color because I thought that the yellow and the red would go so great together. And then I also made a little label, wood burned on a popsicle stick, so that I would know every time I water that this is what it is. So I'm not going to bore you with the details of how I'm going to replant it because it's a repotting. Everybody knows how to repot. I think I've shown you enough already from other videos how I did that. So ta-da! There we go. So it's gonna look so pretty on the fence because it's yellow and it's bright and it's sunny and it makes me happy. So also one thing to remember, this is, since this is a very progressive plant, you can start trimming. You know, if it gets too ornery, just trim some of it and stick it in the ground and let that just crawl all over your yard. It's gonna look so pretty. And when you trim it, every 4 years, it's said that it encourages new growth.
And as always, if you like this video, please smash the like button, share, comment, and click the subscribe button so you don't miss out. And remember,